Thanks for coming in, Di.
Yeah, thanks, Sam.
I just thought that maybe it'd be a good opportunity for us to talk about the support in the classroom and how we navigate this path for Rhiannon as she goes towards doing these assessment tasks, in particular the composition one we've been talking about. So when we're looking at the assessment tasks over, the period of 12 months for Year 11 and then again for Year 12, what we're looking at there is they're basically a mirror image of each year. But Year 11 I like to think of as a bit of a sort of trial run, have a go, and then we do it for real in Year 12, and that's what her HSC results will be based on. But the composition one in particular is something where we're really putting a piece of ourselves on the line, and it can be daunting for all students, and we get all sorts of responses. And I recognise that not all students are prepared to go to that level with to really go the high grade on a composition task due to that stuff that's involved. But then there's the opportunity through performance tasks, which are more of their strengths, and I think that we'll see some of that in Rhiannon, definitely.
But it's really helpful to have the early warning and to be starting to think, well, how's that going to work, and how can we support Rhiannon?
Some options that we have is we obviously have the SLSO support, which is, I like to see that as another adult in the room that's keeping across everything that's happening in the classroom, but not necessarily kind of attached to one particular student. So if we can manage that in a way that's supportive for Rhiannon as well as the rest of the class, that'd be awesome.
So that can be a bit tricky sometimes, as because Rhiannon's actually recently said that she doesn't particularly want an SLSO working with her, and so you might get a bit of pushback with that. But I think with the way you use SLSOs, if it's really clear that they're actually there for the classroom, that's the way to go.
Yeah, I think that concept of an SLSO kind of being a shadow to one student doesn't really roll with me, and it's something that has happened in the past, and even in my classes with Rhiannon involved, and it'd be nice to work out a pathway forward where we still remain to have that student support in class from an adult perspective, but we're utilising it in a different way. But another great thing that I've been noticing that is working really well is how the peers and Rhiannon's, the other students in the class, how we're making that work as a group, and that support for Rhiannon, even from a thing of just singing next to singers that are strong singers and are really confident performers, and where that's bringing her, it's really, really great. So I think that there's going to be steps this way and that on the journey, and obviously we're trying to refine the process so at the end of the day she leaves here with a love of music, and she's a more confident young lady into whatever her world will be from this point forward.
Yeah, she definitely loves it. I really see that we're going to get something at the end of the day now, I think. We're getting there.
It's been really great to catch up, and thanks for coming in, and we're both on the same page seemingly, so I'll keep you updated, and I'll keep the stuff going up to the classroom on Google and the Google sites, and just get in touch if there's any issues for her, and all we can do is just continue pressing forward, but I've actually got to get going now.
Yeah.
So. Thanks for dropping in.
Thank you, Sam.
No worries.
See ya.
See ya.